In this video, I will show you how you can rewire your brain by leveraging your emotions to achieve your goals. Have you made New Year's resolutions this year? And are you still acting upon them? Probably not. And this is not surprising because most likely you try to implement a behavioral change with sheer willpower. We have been raised with the idea that our conscious mind is in control and that whenever we take a rational decision, we take action accordingly, and this is how we shape our lives. However, this is an illusion because the vast majority of our brain power is controlled by our subconscious. And our subconscious is not only handling our body functions, it is hosting our emotions, including our fears and our deepest positive and negative beliefs. Jonathan Haidt, a social psychologist, made a compelling analogy for that. He compared our subconscious with an elephant and our conscious with a rider that is sitting on this elephant. And as long as the elephant agrees on the direction where the rider wants to go, the rider feels in control. But once the elephant decides that it wants to go into a different direction than where the rider wants to go, the elephant just goes off and the rider can't do anything about it. And this is exactly what happens when you are triggered by a strong emotion like jealousy or anger. You have then an irrational reaction and you can't do anything about it. Because no matter how rational you are, your actions are triggered by an emotion. And most of these emotions are not as obvious as jealousy or anger. Most of these emotions are subtle. They are operating from the background without us realizing what is going on. Any action we take is triggered by an emotion. And the sum of our emotions shapes our life. This means when we take back control of our emotions, when we get in sync with them, when we get first of all aware of them, then we can take back control of our life and we can help ourselves to achieve our goals. But how can we access this world of emotions if it's hiding in our subconscious? A Finnish study of 2014 obtained solid evidence that the human spirit is truly embodied because human beings perceive their emotions in specific places in their body. Most of us, for example, feel pride in the chest area or happiness in our head or around our heart. Locating our positive emotions, the emotions which are strengthening us, helps us to overcome even inner obstacles and to quicker reach our goals. So how can you apply this in your daily life? It's relatively simple. You try to mobilize more and more the emotion which you want to have. And to know which emotion you need to mobilize, ask yourself when you think about a goal that you give yourself, not only what you want to achieve, but ask yourself, how will I feel once I'll have achieved this goal? And when you know how you will feel, then you know what emotion you should mobilize more within yourself. And how can you do this? Take 2 or 3 minutes in the morning, for example. Remember a situation where you have felt this emotion already. A past situation. It can be any kind of situation, but the emotion needs to be exactly the one which you want to mobilize. Go back into this memory and imagine it very vividly in front of your inner eyes. And then you start to feel this emotion. Then connect to it. And how can you connect more to an emotion? When you feel it, try to locate it in your body. It is somewhere you feel it most. Maybe you can want to put a hand on this place to connect with this emotion and to create over time a shortcut in your brain to mobilize this emotion quicker than before. And then you connect it. You think about your goal and how you will feel this emotion, which you then feel already strongly in your body. And by doing this, you are starting a double engine. One is your conscious mind, who knows which goal you want to achieve, but the other one is your subconscious mind. And this is the Ferrari engine that brings you full speed towards the goals you set yourself. Try it out, and I would love to hear from you what you experience with using this technique. Thank you very much for listening, and speak to you soon. Bye.